So the benchmarking to me is so helpful with staffing issues because as you know, practices are very, very concerned about our overhead. And what leads to our overhead is staffing. And so when you want to hire additional staff, I feel like that to go to the physicians and justify that you need data behind why you're asking. To make a change, the one that I can quantify is hiring additional clinical assistants. So you can call them medical assistants or nursing or whatever the proper terminology is in that particular orthopedic practice. But we noticed that we were having a high turnover rate and a low staff morale in our clinical staff. And the benchmarking survey really told us that we were understaffed with clinical providers, clinical personnel, depending on how many patient visits and physicians, full-time equivalent physicians and surgeons that we had in our practice. So with hiring additional clinical staff in regards to the benchmarking survey, which what gave us the proof that we needed to do that, actually it led to a higher employee satisfaction rate and less turnover. And although I can't quantify it, I believe adds to the end result, which is higher patient satisfaction. So I think my advice for people completing the benchmarking survey would be start early, as soon as you get it, and work on it 30 minutes to an hour each day. So I think what that does is it does not seem so overwhelming at that point and actually can be a nice break for you in the middle of your day when you're dealing with other unpleasant things like personnel issues that you can actually dive into your data. But if you break it into smaller steps, it does not seem as overwhelming if it does if you just try to sit down and complete it all in one sitting.